Okay, so I'm on a roof looking at a chimney leak, and I was actually here, I think it was 2019, late 2019, to figure for a roof replacement estimate for this homeowner at the time. They did not have it done by us. I don't know when it got done, but it clearly got done at some point. And this is the quality of what we're going to look at with the chimney flashing on whatever they got. I believe they've since sold the home. Somebody else new moved in and they said, hey, we got roof leaks. Can you check this out? This is bad. So I want to point out real quick one thing. It's never good to cut your flashing. Try to get this to focus here. If you look in there, there's that little pinhole. Lift this up a little bit. You might see that pinhole down in there. That's where water flows. It doesn't matter if it's a high side or a low side. If there's metal extended, which you want, do not cut it and fold it over, because that pinhole, like that right there, as water comes off of this, is going to find its way right in on that. You also don't want to use mill finish flashing like this, because it's made for the old 5-inch exposure. This is larger. This is actually Atlas, but pretty much every shingle manufacturer is over 5-inch exposure. So you don't get a proper, adequate lap between your flashing. It's not quite sufficient. So just keep that in mind. If you're using a metric shingle, use the metric size flashing for it. 4 inches up the wall, 4 inches on the roof deck. It's like 7 or 8 tall, and it will actually lap a whole lot higher than that right there. Moving on down, I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is they just never finish the counter flashing. There's no counter flashing. So any rain hitting this brick chimney runs right down behind all this, and not good. Come down here on the bottom, no flashing, not extended. They're literally just relying on the ice and water rolled up the roof here. And this side right here, it's actually short from the wall, or the brick, with a cut shingle. This is really bad. I really hope it was a homeowner doing it themselves that didn't learn some of the basics first, because this is bad. Especially on this backside, when you got water back here. Even if it doesn't hit this and run down, it's gonna come off this edge and go right back up under. Nothing in there. I am blown away. It's just not finished, not even close. Looking down here, I was like, that doesn't look good. The fact that they were stretching rows like they did back here. The bottom down here has got a bit of a ski jump when you look at it here. So any water, you can see the dirty spot where it's been gathering and pooling down here because it can't make it up over the hump. So what little does go over the hump now runs back under the hump, down onto the roof deck, in under your paper and stuff here. I looked right here, saw it was an Atlas shingle. You might be able to see what I'm talking about. You look under here, you see all the trail of water getting in there now, the rusty nail. It's getting in on your ice and water under your edge metal now, which is drip edge, and running down. It looks like, honestly, if they would have rolled this up a little bit, bent on it, stepped on it or something just a little bit, or snipped them a little bit, it would allow this to go down farther. Or unzip this, lower the gutter down just a little and re-zip it. I mean, you'd have to readjust the entire gutter if that's the case, but that's probably better than having this. Or take it off the back side of the gutter and lower it down so you don't really have to adjust the gutter, but if they're hitting like that, lower it down. There's areas in this house where there's a ski jump here, and that's gonna pose a long-term problem. And then there's one more thing I wanna show over here real quick. By the way, real quick, somebody commented in the video that I referenced an IPS pipe boot. IPS roofing products. Pretty sure that's the brand of this. Somebody said, no, you don't know what you're talking about. It's International Pipe Standard or something was what they said. There's different like OD and IPS boots. Pretty sure that's the brand. So hopefully whoever commented that watches this. This is unfinished. It's just raised up in the air, so water getting under, blowing under, critters, animals getting in there. Bees, hornets, wasps going up under into the hole, raccoons lifting up on it, whatever. You should not have them stretched like that. There's one more thing I want to show real quick. Boop. Well, on the nails here, never bothered to fix them. It is a lower slope, but if you look at the ridge cap, there's some areas where it's pretty flat. Not good. This takes the cake right here. But one more thing I want to look at down here. Look at this area here. This is another thing right here where I just really hope this was a DIYer that was not paying attention. at how far off these are. This whole back is just cobbled in. So if you are a DIYer and you're getting ready to do a roof, there's simple steps you can take, like measuring from your bottom in the increments so you have the proper overhang and your shingles line up right. You can measure from your top ridge down in increments, so every fourth shingle row you hit the line, and you might have a small little piece raised up or a small little piece lowered down every fourth row, but by the time you get to the top, it's going to look straight. You do not want this. This is horrible. There's no excuse for that right here. So anyway, I guess more of the story. If you can't afford it, you're going to do it yourself. Just look up some basics, look at the package, watch a few YouTube videos, use some common sense with it. It should not end up looking like this if you're a DIYer. If you want to tackle it, that's fine, that's great. Times are tough, I get it, never hurts to learn. Don't leave it like this. Watch a few videos on what to do, use some common sense with it, try to avoid this. I do have a part by part, like 3, 4, 5 video series part of me reflashing a chimney from removal, prepping it, shingling, step flashing, and counter flashing it. Check it out. I'll try to link it in the description down below. If you're a homeowner that's looking, probably sun blinding it, at getting your roof done, just don't drop down to the very bottom price and just shop by the price. Read the description, see what you're getting. If they're not spelling it out, you're probably not going to get it. If they say they do and it's not spelled out, good luck fighting it in court. It needs to be written out. Also, the reputation. If they've got some reviews that are not so great, you don't want to be another review like that. So again, don't rush. Don't look right at the price. And if you got to do it yourself, watch some videos. Learn how to avoid this right here. And anyway, as always, until next time, be safe. We'll see you then.